Hello, Paul. I've listened to your podcast twice while finishing to eat my salad and my salmon slices with lemon. I've drunk some champagne and some white wine, and now it's about cider. So I'll possibly be tipsy in a minute or two, in some time at least. Um, the the night has fallen. There is there are lights on the balcony. Leah pushed me to put them on, and it's still a festive ambience here in Savieres. And I'll have to travel back to Prie, near Lausanne, where we live, and to grade stuff and prepare for that end of the term, which is a bit stressful because all kinds of administrative tasks await me, but doesn't matter. Yes, very interesting, your so-called rambling, which wasn't a rambling. One thing brought something else. And yes, it was interesting, of course, the difficulty of getting to know ourselves and the things. You first spoke about the surprise you experienced of having had less urge to be in touch with Toastmasters people, who are a kind of family, or who have been a kind of family to you for some time. The outside world being closed, and now you've spent more time with your closer family, and you're wondering why or how. And yes, I think it's good if you have been surprised by tendency to do something without you really knowing why. You said finally that it was possibly you didn't feel like it, like doing otherwise. You didn't have the energy of doing differently. So yes, I think it's very good, even if you don't understand. So what do we know? What do we lead? How do we lead our lives? Perhaps it's much more that. I mean, what puzzled you, if I understood you correctly? Namely, we are led to a way of being, and suddenly we are astonished of the turn of things, of what we've done. And if that is the case, if we don't understand ourselves, and if we can't lead ourselves, so what is our life going to be? It's going to be what it is, you said. And by the way, yes, when you mentioned that, you said "que sera, sera," I think, or something. What will be, will be. I thought about a poem, German poem by Erich Fried. Es ist, was es ist. It is what it is, says love. And it takes a different turn, namely, possibly it's the best attitude to have. You also spoke, by the way, and it's the same topic, isn't it? About what we like to wish for, what we want to will. We want to use our willpower to do things, to guide things, and actually, yes, sometimes being surprised by what is happening isn't bad. I wanted to go up to the chalet. My brother's got another chalet in Montana. It's a ski resort, very well known in Valais. And they foresaw very low temperatures. That's why I didn't go. And I spent the last 4 days on my own here in Savières while Leo was back in her apartment with the cats. And it was very pleasant. I like this kind of retreat. Not sure that it is the exact word in English. In French, they say retreat for religious withdrawal from the world when you spend some time either in prayer or just meditating or having a different time in the mountain or in a whatever religious abode. Anyway, yes. Yes, I had that, and it's just an example of what you experienced with your family. It seems to be perfectly natural sometimes to be drawn to doing something. I wanted to go out. I thought I wanted to meet Savierzan because, as you know, I'm a fan of Arpiton, and if I don't speak the language of the people, it's no use, really, to have such a theoretical passion. I got to know Innocente, who is 92. I mean, I used to know her, but I went to see her 3 weeks ago, something like that, just by chance, and it was really good to have an orange juice while she was talking. And she's very bright-minded and she's always been a bit naughty and yes, sly. She's got a sly and funny spirit. So it's quite nice to be with her. And my mother used to love her as well, from what I remember. Some times I spent in her shop where she was sewer, if you call it that way. Person suing is not a sewer, is it? It sounds strange. Yes, yes, and anyway, so. I didn't do what I wanted to do. It's a bit the same as you. And by the way, and to finish, because I've already been quite long, your book, the book you mentioned, I saw it on the internet, and I will try to download it if I can on Audible, because yes, I've got a credit from today on, and I'll try and download it and see if I enjoy it the way you did, and yes, see how we can speak about it if the opportunity arises. Anyway, so thank you for your longer podcast and your commitment there. It was very interesting to hear. I'll put this recording on my zakiem.ch blog with a reference of your post, and you can, by the way, leave a voice message on the blog if you want to. there is the opportunity to have a real conversation on zakiem.ch if I organize this plugin correctly there on that WordPress blog. In any case, greetings, and it's fun to hear from you and to answer to you, as in the old times. Yes, there was this opportunity on Limor. Limor is still on, but you're not there anymore. What a pity. Audio Boom is certainly good to put podcasts on, but it's not very good for interaction. Anyway, so that's it. Yes, have a. By the way, I didn't understand what the studio is. What are you doing in the studio? What studio are you speaking about? Is it Toastmasters working place, as it were? Possibly. So, greetings and see you around. Bye.